Okay, right, ladies and gentlemen, if Arsenal wins, Onome shows up. If Arsenal loses, Onome shows up as long as he's around the viewing. As long as he's around the viewing center, you get to see Onome.
Yeah,
Onome, how you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Arsenal 2, Wolves 1.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking Arsenal will keep a clean sheet. So the only club that has prevented Wolves from scoring this season happens to be Manchester United. And then it's amazing. But then it's amazing that Manchester United are the only clubs that have actually kept Wolves from scoring, but Arsenal are top of the league.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, first of all?
Which one? Which one? Arsenal considering or Arsenal at top? Which one?
Arsenal considering Arsenal top of the league.
Actually, like you said, I was also hoping that they keep clean sheet. Though for obvious reasons, I play FPL, so that's by the way. So, but that would have. The Arsenal has been one of the stingiest team this season, considering 10 goals. Prior to today's game, we've conceded 11 goals so far. I would have loved the clean sheet, but but still on top, and I'm glad that we are on top at this stage because if you look at the way we've played so far, the game against Lens during the midweek and today's game now, these are the first two games that I know that we played consecutively and we played well. I mean, we played well. At least we were at our scintillating best, just like the way it was last season. So I'm glad that we are on top and we play. At least we begin to play well now.
So I need to ask you. You said you were at your scintillating best and you were on top. But then let's look at it. A lot of people said that Arsenal don't have the same kind of bite that they have last season, this season. I've seen a lot of super pundits, so to say, come out against Arsenal. Of course, Jamie Carragher also has come out to say that Arsenal is not the same team from last season. But then you're saying it's better that your team is at this stage, is on top at this stage. Isn't that a confirmation that you're not as good as last season?
Okay, that's as good as the way we're flying out of the blocks, blowing teams apart and all that it's not the same way as been this season. Though we've had a bit of, I won't say bit, we've had control of games compared to last season. Last season it was just, a fire brigade approach. Arsenal was just out of the blocks, bam, before we've scored goals. And like I said, the Brits way of passing it's not the way it has been so far since it started. But like I said, Arsenal has been controlling games better, considered less goals, and the team is playing better. But like I said, we are starting to see a semblance of the team was last season in the last two games we played, today's game and midweek game. I mean, today's game, I'm really happy with the way Arsenal started and broke Wolves open. Of course, the game was expected to be tough, but in the first 20-25 minutes it was way. So that's what I see.
I'm one of those people who will have a different perspective about this Arsenal not having the same bite as last season. And I keep saying that, and this is my point of view. A lot of people said, oh, yeah, missing Granit Xhaka. Of course, you cannot but applaud the work that Granit Xhaka did for the Gunners last season. Massive, massive work. But of course, there was something lacking in Arsenal then, that extra man that helps the defense when it matters most. And I think that, for me, is what the inclusion of Kai Havertz has brought to the team. Also, his experience. A lot of people might also argue, but I would also say his winning mentality. Different people, different perspective, different opinions of this. But then, do you think, from your own point of view, do you think that the Gunners have a better team than they do last season?
Looking at it, we've added Tomiyasu, we added Rice, we added Timber, has been injured unfortunately. Then we added who again? We had 3 players we added, then Kai Havertz. So let me see, have we better the way than last season? Yes, I would say so, because when you look at Rice seamlessly. I mean, I was looking at the number of tackles he made. At least from eye test, he made about 3 or 4 tackles that I saw, and he won the ball from the position. So I mean, that's massive. Fine. Partey did that, but not the defensive side of things. Partey was more offensive than Declan. But Declan does everything into one. He goes up and he also comes back. And Declan is one playing the pivot, those 6. He plays it alone. Trossard and of course, other guy will just go front. So he has been the lone 6 there alone. Unlike last season when we had what's his name now, Saka along with Partey, and Saka is defensive. So you can see that there's a difference in the dynamics of the team, because Rice is doing it alone. Of course, he can do it with a double people, but he's doing it alone present. So the team has been, of course, different from last season, but I feel the team is better than last season.
Let me take you on this one. Let me take you on this one. You it's better that Arsenal are top of the table now. Unlike last season that they were top of the table was from the second or third week till 3-4 weeks to the end of the season. Why is it better that Arsenal is on top now than they were than it was
because
last season?
now we have more experience. Last season it was a drive that we didn't expect. In fact, no Arsenal fan expected to be where we were last season. So and that experience we took from last season to this season will help. Now we are there now. There's this mentality that fine, it is not all glory. The fact that we are there, we now know that definitely we have two teams. At least hopefully we have Liverpool along with Man City chase us. So that experience is there. So I believe they will have the ability to actually undo the pressure being there at the top, regardless of whenever Man City plays first, Arsenal plays before them and all that. So the pressure to undo that, the guts or the ability to undo that pressure is there right now because from the experience we got from last season to this
So
season.
let me put you on the spot now. Are you enough to say that Arsenal will win the league this season? Like if I ask you, Onome,
Okay.
I mean, game week 14 is over. Arsenal still top of the table. Can I place a wager that Arsenal would win the league? Would you confidently say, go ahead, yes, do so? And if you're going to say so, why would you say so? What are the things that will make you have that kind of confidence to say, go ahead and put your money on it?
Wow, man, you're putting me on the spot, right? I wasn't on the front burner. I don't know what to. Okay, actually, it's gonna be. I can't really actually say Arsenal will win the league, right? But we stand a chance of winning the league. That's what I would say. I won't put my neck out, stick it out, and say win. But we have a chance of winning because, like I said, we are now experienced. What we took from last season to this season is going to help us through the title fight. And besides, we beat Man City this season. Last season we didn't beat them. Last season we were beating home and away. Imagine if you had won one of that game against Man City. Trust me, I don't think we would have lost that because it was just 4 points. You know, we won Man City, won one of the games against Liverpool and West Ham. So I think that the experience we gathered from last season to this season will help us instead to win the league. So I think we can, but we will. That's a different scenario or different thought entirely.
So you can is a different ball game from we will.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't win the league. It's more or less like saying Man City is still the bridge for on top of our back.
Of course, of course. Of course.
Okay, I like us to look at Arsenal's next three fixtures.
Yeah.
That's on the 5th of Tuesday, 5th of December, then which is against an away game against Luton.
Okay.
Luton are 17th on the log. They lost again to Burnley.
Burnley, yeah.
And then of course they've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa on the road. Unai Emery, Aston Villa.
That is the game I'm looking forward to. I'm not really bothered about Luton anyway. They lost today to Brentford, so I'm not looking at that. So I'm looking at the game against. It's going to be a tight game, but I don't fear Aston Villa. Aston Villa is a team that plays with a very big.
They've got Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, they do.
They've got Bremo.
They got Bremo is Brentford.
Sorry, Brentford. They've got some very great players, but Ollie Watkins has been amazing this season.
Of course, I think
he has about 7 Premier League goals right now.
Yes, he has about 7 or 8. Yeah, you're correct, quite correct. But like I said, they play a very high line, and Aston Villa is not one of the most defensive teams you come across or come against in the league. They are very open. I mean, when they even play against Liverpool smashed them out of the blocks 3-0 without even scoring a goal. So I don't fear Aston Villa. So the next 3 games for me, maximum point I'm expecting Arsenal to get is at least if we draw a game, 7 points. 7 points.
You've never Arsenal's head-to-head against. There's really no head-to-head against Luton.
No. Let's not talk about Luton game. Let's not sleep down.
Why are you writing Luton off?
I'm writing them off because where they are. 17. I mean, they played today and they couldn't do anything. Now they want to come and shake their tails or shake their shoulders. Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
So with Aston Villa, Arsenal have played 56 times.
Okay.
There have been 56 meetings, and Arsenal came through 31 times
wins
compared to Aston Villa's 11 times.
11 times.
How much of history will be in your favour on this one?
It's always going to be there because even last season we did the same over them. So we beat them 1 away. Even when we thought we were down, we went to Villa 4-2, smashed them out. So it's going to be the same. Like I said, Villa play a high line, and with Martinelli, with Saka, I don't think they stand a chance against Arsenal, regardless of who they be playing since. Arsenal will smash them next week, Saturday, I think. So I don't have an issue with that game.
It's a 7-game week
Yeah.
for December.
Yeah.
That's a lot of games. And
Yeah,
then, of
it
course, along the line, when it comes to December 23rd, you have November 23rd, Arsenal will be coming up against Liverpool.
Oh, I can't wait for that match.
But-
Away or home?
It's an away game. You're going to Anfield.
Cool.
But how vital is that game, one? And then how vital are the games before it, which is Luton, Aston Villa, Brighton?
Now, I would say the 3 games before that game are going to be important because I think before that time, Man City would have dropped points. I also think Liverpool would have dropped points before that time because I don't think Man City, the run they have against Tottenham, they're going to play Tottenham, they're going to play Brighton, they're going to play Aston Villa too.
Manchester City, like you said, I don't know why you're not seeing Arsenal dropping points, but Man City would have Spurs. After Spurs, they go up against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
After Aston Villa, they have Luton. After Luton, they have Crystal Palace. And then they have Everton on the 27th of December. So they have quite an easy run.
Yeah, on paper, yeah, of course, it looks easy on paper. But like I said, that's what I said from the 3 games that you've mentioned for us now. I'm looking at a maximum point of 7, probably not 9. Because if anything happens, let's assume you draw against, let's assume that game anyway. So when you put into account the wins again, I'm counting the wins down already. Luton and that's 6 points. I don't know the third game. Is it Brighton or who?
Brighton, it's got Brighton, so.
Brighton. So Brighton right now, I know it's flying. So fine, last season it was, home and away, you beat them, and so I don't think that game. So like I said, I don't want to be arrogant, so I'm saying 7 points.
Out of a possible 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Before you now go to meet Liverpool.
Exactly.
Okay, let me put you on this one spot. What would be the greatest Christmas gift? What would be the greatest gift or the best gift? Let me not say the greatest, of course. What would be the best gift that Arsenal can give you this Christmas?
Let me see. Being top on 1st of January. By 1st of January, I still top.
Let me hurt you with an hunting experience.
Yeah.
You were top
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, we were.
Last
definitely,
season.
Yeah.
But you didn't win the league at the end of the day.
Like I said, the experience with Ghana is what I'm banking on. Because the fact is, you cannot take away that experience we had last season. I mean, it was a roller coaster. Take that into January, we are still top. Trust me, that experience we play because Arteta too has also garnered a lot of experience from last season. The players have also garnered experience. So there's no way that Arteta, guys, cool down. This happened last season. So let's put our heads straight. So there's no way it won't play on the team. So that's what I feel will help us through.
Okay, well, Onome said that the greatest or the best gift Arsenal can give him this Christmas will be to be top of the league by January. Let's see how that will happen. Let's see if that will be possible. And let's see if Arsenal will be top of the league in January. Let's see with how many points. And then let's see if they would run with that till the end of the season.
Exactly.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Arsenal haven't won the league in 20 whole lot
Yes.
of years. And let's hope that this Christmas they give Onome
Yeah, they do.
a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
an opening New Year gift, and then of course at the end of the season, hopefully maybe they'll be able to give you.
I mean, if they can give us
Give you the league.
What can I give to you? Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
If Arsenal gives you the league, you want to give me
Something, yeah,
something.
I think I do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal, I beg, Onome won't give me something. Man,
Really, I've got to think about what. Really.
Onome don't promise me gifts.
Yeah,
If I
I
win league, I beg Arsenal, man, I win league. See you on the flip side.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
man.